Alright, hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. I'm seeing the battery's a little low, so I'm going to hope they get through everything I want to say right now. Today was a fantastic day. Today is Friday. We're going to start off with what we typically start off with. It is 63 dials on the day. Fantastic. 0 book demos. Doesn't really matter because 3 demos held and 1 deal closed. But not only 1 deal closed, it was on the platinum level. But what I'm really actually proud about is this was a guy who I cold called. It wasn't like an inbound ad, like easy layup kind of thing. Not that those are easy layups, like you can still screw them up, but it was it was someone who I cold called. Used the cold call line, booked the demo for myself, hosted the demo. He was interested. We had to cut it short, scheduled a follow-up for next week. I get a text message this morning. This guy, he's looking to like grow his business. Is like adding someone to do calls for him, and like it's like what we do is like perfectly aligns with his goals. Like we can, what Planswell does can help this guy out. Awesome. I get a text. He says yesterday when I spoke with him, like probably gonna move forward with this. Like let's set up a time for a call to actually go forward so that you get credit. That was that guy. Get a text message today from him being like, "Hey Duncan, you available? I want to sign up for the gold plan." I'm like, awesome. So then I'm thinking like, okay, how do I push this guy towards the platinum? Because not just to upsell him, but because I know that platinum level will provide him more leads, and the more leads, he will have success. This guy is, there's no doubt that he has success with the program like whatsoever. Now, I actually sent a text to my sales manager being like, how should I approach this? We did a quick little role play of everything. He showed me through it. Like I was happy going into it. I get on the call. I go like, okay, so the gold plan's what you're gonna want to go with. Is that's what I'm hearing? He said yes. I'm like, what I'm about to say sounds super salesy, but like, I can get you a discount for the higher level, as well as additional bonus households, and that discount would carry over for any paid marketing plan for the future. And he was interested in that, and then he moved forward with it. So what I'm happy about is that he was set on gold, and I contributed something which then leaned him in a different direction, getting more. So I'm proud of that. Not only did I book the demo, but also I felt like earned that sale rather than just took an order. So I'm happy about that. And that then puts me about like halfway for quota, so I feel calmer, like about halfway into the month. I know the end of the month is better. Then there was another demo. Like I have a couple demos that were like pushing to March. That's all right. But there was another demo that also went well. By the end of it, like she sounded like she was like interested in it, but had to speak with people on her team. And that was like fine. But I asked the question, like, other than the thing that she said, is there any reason why you wouldn't move forward today? And she said no to that. And what I'm happy about is that I'm actually asking that question, because I'm not trying to go for the 1 call close, but what I need to make sure I don't do is just stay passive and be like, oh, let's like book a follow-up, like whatever. Like go like if we book a follow-up, not like the question I'm trying to ask is not if we book a follow-up, are you gonna buy? It kind of is that, but not so aggressive, more just like while we're talking right now, like is there anything else that makes you hesitate towards moving forward with us, other than what you've said, like is like just to make sure that that's what it is. Because if you want to talk to your partner before you move forward with us, okay, that's fine. But I want to make sure that you're not talking to a partner going like, I don't know if I trust this guy. Because if you don't trust me, let's address that now when you're speaking to me. It's like what did I do to mislead you? Like let's walk through all that. So it's good that I asked that question and I got an answer, so I'm happy with that. That was 2 demos that I had scheduled for today, rescheduled. Again, no issue with anyone rescheduling, but it's nice to see that I was actually able to close a deal at a higher tier. So it's like, okay, I've done it once, I can do it again. And I'm not just winning off of just taking what little scraps people will give me, but I'm doing something which is giving people the confidence to listen to what it is that I say and then go with the higher plan. So I'm learning something. So happy with that. And then it's a long weekend, but I still got the call on Monday, but happy that I have that call on Monday. and then just had a demo with a guy who was calling on behalf of his team, went well. This week for talk time, so I sent out 36 LinkedIn messages. Got one that was angry that I was replying to, so I was talking to them, but that's all right. Just maybe I need to distance out the time in between each message so it doesn't get as pestering mosquito bug. But I'm at 8.8 hours in talk time for the week, which is an average of, I should be able to do that math in my head, but I don't want to. 8.8 divided by 5. 1.76. So that's like an hour and 45 of talk time per day, which is good. So that, like, I'm having conversations. That's fantastic. Things are improving. I'm getting more things in the calendar, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep trying to keep those demo booking higher, so that I can have that full pipeline, so that I can always be selling, leaning back in my chair. And what that really means is just not every deal is as important, is extremely important and needs to close. The other crazy thing is I woke up this morning, well, I had a couple comments last night on the video that published this week on Monday, but was recorded January 1st of this year. Currently it is at, let me see the views. Oh, it is at 469 views as of today with 12 likes. Wow. There's one dislike. Hey, I got a dislike. Okay. So that's that. I'm wondering why the person disliked it. But that's funny. So 13 engagements, a couple comments, but 469. Of course, it's like the title of the video is like, I now have psychological closure on a relationship breakup. So unsurprising that the keywords relationship breakup got more attention. What was interesting is that for the first 2 days, not any views, but then there's a recent spike in it. Well, I don't know how the algorithm works, but I guess it works that way. But that generated a bunch of like subscribers. What's nice is just going like, okay, cool. Like, I'm learning. It will come. I'll figure out what sort of topics I want to talk about. Based on the titles that I'm looking at, I talk about the 3 things that are most interesting to human beings, which is health, wealth, and relationships. Like, that's really all there is to it. But so it's just nice to see that positive feedback result. Just the high views of just going like, okay, so one of these videos could result in multiple, hundreds of views. Sick. What I don't want to get stuck into is there's a temptation there to like only talk about relationships or my relationship, and I don't kind of want to make that broadcasted public of, even though I kind of have done so already, but just like make that the entire focus of this. It can be aspects of it, but so I guess that's where like you want to stick true to who you are and the content you want to see and not fall victim or slave to the algorithm and what it wants to see. But at the end of the day, I'm happy, feeling good, going into the weekend, gonna have a good time. Probably gonna order in 2 all-dressed sandwiches from Pizza Mivan because it comes with free fries and it's delicious. And fuck yeah, it's Friday. I'll talk to you later.